What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash Season 3. So this coming Tuesday night we have the season finale of The Flash Season 3. How the hell has this season gone so fast? It only seems like yesterday that we are just starting the Flashpoint season, and now we are right at the end of it, and it's nearly the end of May. So let's get in this video. So I think there's a lot to talk about in terms of how will Barry Allen defeat Savitar. I think this all depends on who the person is that gets killed. Now, I think it's quite obvious that H.R. Wells from Earth 19 is going to be killed for multiple reasons. But I think if CW end up going with the H.R. Wells replaced Iris West with the facial technology, I really do think that would be a major cop-out, because Iris West's character will not allow another person to die in her place. She's a good person, she always wants to do the right thing, and she seemed to accept her death. But I personally believe that in the latest episode she did actually die, but we all know she's not going to die become the end of the season based on multiple things. So in some set photos, some leaked photos, we see an emotional kind of ending. We see everyone there: Jay Garrick, Gypsy, Cisco, everyone's there except for HR. We see Harrison Wells, Earth 2, everyone's there except for HR Wells and Killer Frost. So I think the fact that Gypsy's there makes it quite interesting, because Gypsy wouldn't go to a funeral if it was Iris West, because let's be honest guys, she doesn't really know Iris West. Although she is close with Cisco, I don't think they had that kind of connection. And I know what you're thinking. Gypsy originally wanted to bring HR in to send him to death on Earth 19, but she knew him at least. So I think the reason why Gypsy is in them leaked pictures is because it's HR's death. And because it's HR's death, I also think we were going to be seeing the accelerated man from Earth 19, who Barry Allen hasn't actually met. And I'm not sure if Cisco actually ever told Barry about the Purple Lightning speedster that we were introduced in a brief 10-second cameo on episode 14. I think it's entitled Attack on Central City. We've seen a brief cameo with Gypsy talking to the Accelerated Man. Now I think it'd be really interesting if we see the Accelerated Man coming over to help Savitar, Barry, sorry jokes, to help Barry defeat Savitar. But why would this make sense? Because HR said he worked with the speedster, and he was obviously referring to his Flash from his Earth. So the Accelerated Man clearly knows HR. So I feel like if Gypsy knows, he would know, and he'd feel like he would need to come over, because obviously Earth 19, we don't know a lot about Earth 19. We don't really know anything about the Accelerating Man from Earth 19. And do you really think that the CW would make a costume for just one appearance? I know what you're going to say, the future Flash suit was there just for one appearance, but I think they're just going to modify that, and eventually it will become the Flash's suit. And obviously the Rival, but the Rival had a couple of episodes. I mean, we literally seen Accelerating Man for 10 seconds. So I think it would be interesting if Accelerating Man come over to help Barry defeat Barry Savitar. I really think it would be a cool concept to see the Accelerating Man, and I'm such a fanboy of the Accelerating Man. I really would love to see more of the Accelerating Man. But how can they stop Savitar? How can Barry defeat Barry? Because obviously the Time Remnant Barry is trying to replace our Barry to become the actual Barry Allen, if that makes any sense, because now Iris West is dead. He's on a course to become Savitar. So I think what will happen is Barry will go back in time, but before he goes back in time, he's going to have to work out how to defeat Savitar. And what is up with that portal that Savitar has opened in the trailer? It looks similar to the portal that was opened when Zoom tried to do it in season 2. But what is up with that? And then we get some kind of images from the promotion of Savitar, Barry, and Barry working on something. I think this is referring to the Black Flash I think the Black Flash is coming, because let's be honest, guys, although that Barry Savitar said the thing with time travel is the more you screw with it, the less the rules apply. Come on, guys, that's fucking bullshit. That seriously is bullshit. No speedster can run around without ramifications. So what I am predicting, I mean, this probably won't happen, is I'm predicting that the Accelerating Man will tell Barry something that he needs to know, maybe teach him a new trick, and the Black Flash may be referenced or may come for Savitar Barry, as he is a time aberration. He shouldn't be there. So I think it's quite clear that the Black Flash has to come from him, and then we could say that Ebar Thorn Reverse Flash would come, because he's always popping around somewhere. Because in the same sentence with Barry Savitar, when he goes, the time when you mess with time, everything's screwed up, and he says, look at Eddie. Eddie killed himself, but Ebar Thorn's still popping around. So that was a quick kind of reference. So I think we could see the Accelerating Man. I think we could see Black Flash. I think we could see Reverse Flash. But how are they actually going to defeat Savitar? Because if Barry killed himself, his time remit, that would get rid of the equation of how to stop Savitar. But then there is a problem with the Speed Force prison. Because as we know, Mr. Jay Garrick, Mr. John Wesley Shipp, the Golden Age Flash, at least in the comic books, we know he gets out of the Speed Force prison because we see him with a suit on, like in the funeral scenes. But who is going to replace him? I really hope that the CW Flash does not fucking recite the same shit boring storyline. Oh, the Flash is going to replace Jay Garrick in the Speed Force. That would be so much tripe. So seeing as Jay Garrick doesn't even harness his speed from the Speed Force, if you've read the comics, you would know how Jay Garrick got his speed. He didn't get it like, he wasn't hit with lightning like Barry. He got it a completely different way. So the whole fact that Jay Garrick can replace Kid Flash in the Speed Force isn't very good. And I really do think it's a cool factor that Savitar Barry destroyed Kid Flash's leg. I know he's a speedster, but they need to keep him out of sight for the final fight that's coming next week's episode. So though he can spear at super fast speed, I don't think we're going to see much of Kid Flash in the Kid Flash suit in the finale fight, because as far as I'm aware, we've only seen Jesse L. Martin, Barry Allen and Savitar in the final fight. So that would be quite interesting. They've kind of kicked him out of play. But I do feel like if Iris West is dead, or if there's been some trickery gone on, we are going to have to see a flashback to what happened between him taking Iris on Earth 2 and between the actual, I think it was 12:04, because I think there was 54 minutes in between them scenes. I mean, he must have done something. They can't have just gone straight from that scene to that scene. So if Iris West is dead and it's set in stone, there's going to have to be, well, no, at least if he thinks it's Iris West is dead, there's going to have to be some flashbacks, because we all know that Iris West isn't going to be dead, because we've all seen them leaked images. I really hope there's not some deal Barry has a deal with the Speed Force, which just sounds ridiculous. You're talking to Speed Force. Speed Force is pure energy. So it just makes no sense. So this is my thoughts of what I hope will come out in the finale episode. I've not, the strongest show for me this year has been Arrow. I mean, I really love Flash, but they really have had some massive plot holes this year. Like the whole Philosopher's Stone didn't really get explained a lot. Oh, the Philosopher's Stone is pure Speed Force energy. Yeah, that really makes sense. No, it doesn't. Anyway, guys, I'll have some Injustice 2 footage up later on. I'm going to be playing on live stream about 7 p.m, which is, I think, about 2 p.m. Eastern time in America. I've got some other videos planned, but I haven't really put much content out in the last few days. But I'd like to thank everyone for all the support I've still been getting on this channel. I'm trying to rebuild this channel, as you all know what's happened if you know. So guys, please like and subscribe, as it would help my channel regrow back to where it was. And I will catch you in a video later on today, guys. Anyway, guys, peace out.